Alrighty guys, we're gonna tear into this thing. She's blowing all the compression right out through the cooling system. So I'm gonna pull the heads off and we'll just see how bad they actually are. Oh man, I thought it was this cylinder, but it wasn't. It was actually this one. The heads look awesome yet. The heads look real good. Don't see any problems. So it would have been. Yeah, heads look fine. Awesome. Grab you guys off the tripod. There's the head gasket blowing. Dang. You know, it looks like it didn't hurt anything other than it just blew the gasket up. But yeah, hopefully we didn't bend a rod or nothing either though. It's looking real nice. Let's turn the engine over and check out the walls, the cylinder walls. Yeah, so I'm not seeing anything wrong other than the head gasket. You know, the walls look beautiful yet. Everything's all wet from coolant. That's just I don't know. It's just a mark. I think that was in there from when I first put this together. Right there. So that ain't no big deal. You can't even feel it with your finger. I know there's a little bit of damage on some of these cylinders from before when I rebuilt it. But yeah, I'd say it was just the head gasket that blew, which is good. It's a good fuse. I don't know. I wanna try and have copper ones made, so we'll see how that goes if I can find anything, which you guys will find out later in this video. That'll be a part of it, so. Well, that was a long wait for the ARP hardware, so I ended up going with bolts. Got the copper head gaskets. You gotta call these guys and order them if you want copper head gaskets. Real easy to order on through the phone. Yeah, I got enough bolts for the smaller studs on here. These 4 on each one, but we'll still be running the factory studs that go all the way down to the crankcase. So yeah, I want to slap this thing together. Alrighty, got the cylinders back on. Now to get the heads on there with the copper gaskets and the new hardware. Well, bad news. I measured for these bolts the wrong way. I'll show you over here. So I measured, what I ordered was the stud length overall, which was this. So I'm like, okay, that would work, you know, with no washers. Add that 1/8 inch aluminum plate, top of the motor plus a washer. Perfect length. Nope, that's not what we needed to do, Jared. We needed to do this. Needed to put a nut on the end and measure from underneath the nut to the end. So yeah, we're about 1/2 inch too long. Not good. Spent a lot of money on these. Now I'm gonna have to buy all of it over again and hopefully find shit that ain't back ordered to just keep waiting. I think I waited almost a month just for these. But I mean, it's together. I'll just have to swap those out when they show up. Awesome. Alrighty. Got the right bolts in. Luckily they had them in stock. I did have to add a tiny little washer to them just so they didn't bottom out, but torqued these to 24 and I torqued these to 30, so these are already more. I think factory is like 18 on the factory studs. I think they only want like 25 on these, but I just sent them to 30. Hopefully she holds this time. Of course the heater's got to turn on. Here's the part number for the bolts right there. And then here's the part number for the thicker washers that I'm using. So no idea if it's gonna work good or not, but this is what I'm using. Alrighty guys, looks like a sled again. I don't have this on because I gotta re-weld the fitting that I put onto it. It's got a little pinhole on it, but that doesn't matter. Ain't gonna be running that long anyways. So yeah, I'll get you guys on the tripod and we'll try and start it up. Alrighty, see what happens. She runs again. That was a little two-step action at the end there for you. Alrighty guys. Well, she's back up and running. All in one piece again. Let's hope that copper lives a lot longer than, one pass at, 67 miles an hour. This might be it for a while. I'm gonna try to find a good deal on some asphalt stuff to put this on the asphalt and drag race it, but I'm not gonna make any promises, but subscribe because I got some boat content coming up that I think you guys will like. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.